Popped up. And it falls. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you pop the ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Here's Gurriel.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Longoria off of first with 2 away. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Rips that one to right. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 2, the Dodgers coming to bat. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. Here's Mookie Betts.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. And he chases that one. And there's one down.
Batting second,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. For Freeman, Singy, all the hardware, the multiple All-Stars, an MVP. He's won Silver Sluggers, a Gold Glove, and then finally in 2021 a World Series championship with the Braves. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Pitch misses, 2-1. And I think we can all be thankful that Jackie chose to pursue baseball. As great a football or basketball player as he might have been, it couldn't have matched his achievements on the diamond. Sends it to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Will Smith, the next to hit, takes outside. There's a strike. You know, Zach Gallen was traded twice in his first 3 years as a pro. 2017, the Cardinals traded Sandy Alcantara and Gallen to Miami for Marcell Ozuna. And then in 2019, the Marlins traded Gallen to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the dirt. Tosses to first, and they get the out on Smith. Third out. Back here in L.A., here's the center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Kyle Lewis.
The wind and the pitch. Good eye right there.
1-0.
Line drive, base hit.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Carson.
And
Kelly.
now the batter is Carson Kelly. That one's in there, 0-1. Here's a fun note on Kelly. Guys find out they've been drafted all kinds of ways. Kelly was actually presenting a project in his high school marketing class when he found out the Cardinals had selected him. How did you find out you were drafted?
Yeah, I found out a few days later via telegram.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Batting 9th, the shortstop,
Nick Ahmed here to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Lewis, the lead runner, out at second. Kelly on at first with nobody out. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
This is Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Off the plate inside, and that is ball 1.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy. Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Next offering is down low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Jake McCarthy waits on deck. Bounce to the right. Vargas picks it up. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're up 2-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Max Muncy at the dish.
The third baseman, Max Muncy.
Gallen back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
That's down and in.
1-2.
Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning.
Anytime one of your guys gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout. And you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. In there for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Righty to the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike three.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
David Peralta at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And here it comes. And fouled off. And the 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
The center fielder, Trace Thompson.
And now the center fielder, Trace Thompson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated. And if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss. By that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Righty delivers. And down on strikes. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for LA. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the third inning, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy makes the grab on the run.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Walker batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. 3-2 now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. On the ground right side. Vargas gloves it. Gathers and throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
2 outs. Base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Evan Longoria. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. That's through there for a strike. I'm always interested in guys like Evan Longoria. He didn't have any scholarship offers out of high school, wasn't drafted out of high school, but eventually ended up at Long Beach State and became a first-round pick. How do you go from not drafted to a first-rounder? Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Yeah, and then becoming a superstar there for a while with the Tampa Bay Rays, and pretty incredible. Just a quiet player, goes about his business day in and day out. Actually played third base next to Troy Tulowitzki at shortstop at Long Beach State.
And slept on his couch. And now the count is even. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike. 0-1. Gurriel in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
1 left for Arizona, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. And now the rookie second baseman, Miguel Vargas.
The second baseman, Miguel Vargas.
The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. And the 0-1. Just off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And another ball. Next offering way off the plate. Line to left. And that one gets down. Fair ball. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Rojas measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Miguel Rojas stands in now, looks at that one inside. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Kicks and deals. That's in there. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Mookie now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering misses the mark. Singy Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes a nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
That's right. The 1-0. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Vargas over at first with one away. Next offering misses, and now 3-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And the right-hander's 3-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And Betts is gone. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Freeman, an all-star a season ago. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. And he was a second-round pick back in 2007. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Ball one there. Chris Dave Roberts had a good big league career. He was a really good defender and a guy who could steal a base when you needed him to. And the Red Sox really needed him to in Game 4 of the 2004 ALCS when he swiped second and came home to score, and that kept the Red Sox alive.
Yeah, this is a guy that was a little bit of a late bloomer in his career, but ended up having an excellent career, and just the type of player teammate he was, easy to understand how he flowed nicely into the skipper's chair and doing a great job in that position.
2 outs. Bounce to the left side. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail it here 2-0. On to the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Kyle Lewis.
The pitch. And that's outside.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Kelly.
Carson Kelly stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And he's already singled in this game. And ball one. That missed inside. Now 2-0. Good eye right there. And a 3-0 finds the zone. And now the lefty. And a foul ball. That one the other way, and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
This one in the dirt. The tag, and he's out at second.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here at the ballpark, the batter now will be Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Gallen back to work. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ahmed right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Muncy in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. And now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Up next to Dodgers, the designated hitter.
Here is J.D. Martinez. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Both you and I know how much attention to detail that J.D. Martinez pays. Kind of makes me think of Albert Pujols, who has been called the machine at times during his career. I venture to say you can put J.D. Martinez in that same category, at least the way he approaches his craft.
And there's a strike for J.D. Martinez, his teammate, when they won it all in 2018. Ian Kinsler called him the mad scientist. So maybe the machine and the mad scientist. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Dodgers down in order, and they're down 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
The line to kick the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these D-backs digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately sometimes it's right into a glove, but still they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The next pitch misses, and now 2-0. That one missed, now 3-0.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
0-1 now. And a good eye there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. The 1-2. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Muncy puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now here is Christian Walker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Struck him out looking. One left for the Diamondbacks, but they hold the 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is David Peralta.
The left fielder.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And that's downstairs and outside.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The pitch.
2-1.
And that one is inside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And now it's filled up. And that's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Trace Thompson will hit next. In the dirt, but kept close. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
Runner at second, nobody out. That misses, and the count is 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
That one to first, and it goes just foul.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
Peralta leads off second with nobody out. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's too high. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
And the 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering is in for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is down low. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Kicks and fires. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. Fought off foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Tags the runner. And a run scores on the double play. Here's Mookie now. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. They get 2 and draw even again. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. Top 6. Now, Evan Longoria.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
A little bit high. 1-0. And a pitch. There's a strike. That's inside. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kershaw will depart, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game. New arm out of the pen when we get back. So they turn things over to the righty, Shelby Miller.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 18, Shelby Miller.
Go ahead run on base. Next is the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And here it comes. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Longoria aboard here at first with nobody out. Now one out to right. Betts on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
This is Kyle Lewis. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. And a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Kelly in the box again, takes the strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. That's out number 3. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. They turn things over to the southpaw, Tommy Henry.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Number 47, Tommy Henry.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman.
One of the things you don't think about with Freddie Freeman, he's really good defensively, picking over there, but he's got a very good throwing arm. In high school, he could throw 95 plus from the mound. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Line drive, and that's just foul. And the next pitch is way outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Out to short. Ahmed handles. Whips it to first. And Freeman is retired.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Henry, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. That one drifts inside. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. That's a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And now it's 3-2.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he walked him.
The third baseman, number 15.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now here is Max Muncy. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball to strike. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's J.D. Martinez. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, not close. And the 1-0 misses low.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Longoria settles under it. And that is that. 1 left for LA. Score remains 2-2. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Nick Ahmed. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Miller back to work. Good eye right there.
Yeah, we go beyond just fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And now it's 1-2. Liner, base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Close but called a ball. And that is ball 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And first offering is fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The 0-1. And that one hit to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 down now, and here is Jake McCarthy, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next pitch is outside. Strike 3, got him swinging. That's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, David Peralta.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That misses, and that's ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. Base hit, left center field.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And next for L.A., Trace Thompson. That just misses. Ball 1. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tie them up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a pitch.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The next offering misses. They're down 3 in a row. Miguel Vargas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And a pitch. And strike 2. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Marte makes the catch, 1 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 on, 1 out. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And it's caught for the out. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And he deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Peralta at second. Thompson on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Freddie Freeman would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Freeman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Well, a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
The pitch. And 1-2.
1-2.
Goes down looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in L.A., ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. The pitch. And there's a ball. And now it's even up.
1 strike.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Next pitch is outside, and the count is 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Evan Longoria, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Substitution now at first base. On a pinch run, Alec Thomas. No outs, runner at first. Evan Longoria stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
On the outside corner, and it's a ball and a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. Slider misses outside. Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman, and that is a big first out. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr., known for his late inning heroics. This to center field. Thompson gets under it, squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now up next for Arizona, Kyle Lewis.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Right-handed reliever. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Smith makes the catch, inning over. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers 2. So coming into the game now on defense, Alek Thomas. He takes over as the new first baseman. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Miguel Castro.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. Smith, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Kevin Ginkel getting loose out there. And a pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Falling behind 2-1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Max Muncy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And that's ball 4.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Here comes Max Muncy.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Misses badly for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one's in there. And the count is 1-1. Muncy hits one in the air. Carroll moves towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D.
And here is J.D. Martinez. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit left side. The throw to second is offline. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
Substitution being made at first, and here's the pinch runner, Chris Taylor. 1 down. Now the left fielder, David Peralta.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Grounder might be 2. Ahmed quickly to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
And now here is Trace Thompson. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. In there, and it's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Next pitch off the plate. And the count even 1-1. Check swing, and he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Righty to the plate. Off the mark there, and the count is 3-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Joe Mantiply.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
2-0. And that's in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And a 3-1 on the way. And he pumps it a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Smith on third. Peralta on second. Thompson at first. 2 out of the inning. That's towards center. Lewis coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And the Dodgers leave him loaded. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Yency Almonte.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
And a pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. Almonte, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. So 2 balls and no strikes. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And a 4-pitch walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Man at first, Nick Ahmed stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes a pitch. That one missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Caleb Ferguson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. That one ran inside, almost got him. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Foul ball. The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that.